Hey guys, Sonia Sash here with Canine Love TV. I'm enjoying the Caribbean with my friend Hannah, who also has a doggy back home whom she misses very, very much. I miss my doggy too, Ebby. Ebby, I love you. But we're gonna head over to Halifax to see our Canine Love TV correspondent, Madison, who's gonna talk all about dog training and the people who love them. Madison?
Hi Sonia, it's Madison from Two Paws Up, back with Sam from Paws with Laws. Hi Sam.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Good.
What is Paws with Laws?
So Paws with Laws is my company. I'm a certified dog trainer specializing in positive reinforcement. I offer group classes, private classes, as well as dog walking services as well in the Halifax area.
That's really nice. Why is dog training important?
So dog training to me is very, very important for a few reasons. Because a lot of times there's dogs that are actually being rehomed. And a lot of times the reason is because the dog is not obedient, not listening, and the owner finds it a little bit too much and overwhelming. So it's really important to start off dog training at a young age. The moment that you bring home your puppy, sit. And dog training, just like us, we're learning every single day. So dog training actually does never really end. You're going to be working with your dog every single day for the lifespan of the dog. So it's really important to have a well-mannered and structured dog that's going to be obedient and listening. And then you'll find it a lot easier to, be able to take care and handle the dog.
It's interesting to see. Dogs behave really well.
So as you can see, they are very food motivated. They love the Two Paws Up treats. So they're really willing to work. Sit. So that's another thing with dog training as well. You want to make sure that you have, really high value foods for the dog to kind of work and want to respond to the training. Once you find something that is their favorite, then you can kind of get them focused and listening a little bit easier.
How long have you been training dogs?
So I graduated from animal behavior in 2011. So we're looking at about 8 years ago. And I opened up Paws with Laws in 2013.
That's a long time. What are some basic tips that people should know?
It's very important for me actually to talk about loose leash walking, okay? A lot of times people aren't walking their dogs every single day because they're finding it overwhelming, too hard to handle. The dog pulls, especially in the wintertime if it's icy, stuff like that. So it's really important to work on, manners, jumping, and loose leash walking. If you have a dog that is, you enjoy walking, you're going to most likely walk the dog more. A lot of times I get clients that give me a call and their dog's, unruly in the house, getting into garbage, chewing things, barking, not listening. So what a lot of times that is the dog's not getting enough mental and physical stimulation, and that kind of comes back to not enough exercise. So if you can exercise your dog properly, that's going to minimize a lot of the unruly behavior inside of the home, making training a lot easier as well. So if you want, I can show you a little demonstration for the loose leash walking.
Sure.
All right, so I'm just going to put Daisy away, and so I have one dog. All right. So like I said before, I specialize in positive reinforcement. So what that is rewarding the good behavior, okay? A lot of dogs really enjoy this method of training. Now, because we are inside, Lily is pretty comfortable in this area, so she's not actually going to be pulling. She's also trained as well, but I'm going to kind of show you a little bit of tips for you to work with your dog at home. So professionally, the dog should be actually on the left-hand side. If you're walking towards traffic, they should be on the inside away from the car. Sit. All right, so leash in one hand with the clicker, food in the other. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna kind of walk around. When the dog is on your left-hand side, you're going to click and feed, okay? If the dog gets a little bit ahead of you, what you're going to do, you're gonna turn directions, keep walking till the dog comes back to your heel position. So I'm marking the behavior of the dog on my left-hand side. When you practice this over and over, you will start to teach the dog that where the dog is supposed to be placed. There we go. Sit. Sit. So if the dog pulls, what you want to do is turn directions, go the opposite direction till the dog comes back to your left-hand side, mark that and feed. So the most important part to that is we're making sure that we're not rewarding the dog for pulling by going forward. If the dog pulls, they actually go backwards.
That's really cool. How can people contact you?
So I have a Facebook page as well as a website, pausewithlaws.com. I also have an email address, pausewithlaws@outlook.com, and you can contact me by phone number as well.
Thank you for letting me talk to you.
Thank you so much, Madison. It was a pleasure.